This is going to be one of the most important TikToks that I ever make. And before I go any further, my partner, Ryan, has no clue I'm doing this. This is going to be a complete surprise. He told me last night that he couldn't sleep and he was stressing about money for his nonprofit, and I want to see if we can make some magic happen. So Ryan started Veterans Off-Grid 4 or 5 years ago with the intention of creating a safe space off-grid, completely sustainable, for veterans to learn how to build and how to reintegrate essentially back into society. So let me tell you more of the inspiration and why this is so epic. Ryan was in Afghanistan. He hurt his back. He was sent home. The person that came in to take his place ended up losing his life, and that man had a wife and children at home, and Ryan suffered with survivor's guilt and really just couldn't find a reason to reintegrate back into normal life after something like that had happened. So he went back to Afghanistan for a while and then started to have these ideas of starting a nonprofit, Veterans Off-Grid. Now, 5 years later, since he actually started this, things are flourishing. We have an underground greenhouse so we can grow food all year round. We have a giant hoop house. And most importantly, veterans are getting help. Veterans are getting community support. They are learning life skills that are helping them reintegrate and to find their life purpose. It is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Richard, a 76-year-old Vietnam vet who was drafted, not by choice, into the military, learned meditation right before he was drafted to war. And he claims that his meditation practice is what kind of saved him from developing PTSD symptoms like a lot of the other veterans that went into the war at the same time as him. He had been homeless for 20 years, living in California and just really struggling, to find a sense of safety and security. And he found Ryan online, and he was really intrigued but also skeptical because it was too good to be true, kind of. And one day he was okay, I'm driving out, and he came out, and Richard has been such a freaking blessing to us all. He's just so wise and so knowledgeable. And actually the next Earth ship, which they're working on today, is going to be Richard's home, and he doesn't know it yet. The reason I'm telling you guys all of this is because this takes a lot of money. It's a non-profit. Ryan started all of this out of the money from his own pocket, and I want to see if we can help to contribute to this project growing to the next level. 22 veterans are committing suicide every hour, I believe. Veterans, you can let us know in the comments if that statistic is right. This is a real issue, and what Ryan is doing is a solution, and I need you guys' help. Send me an email, and I'm going to send you guys his PayPal. He doesn't know I'm doing this. Let's see if we can blow this up for him.